This is a challenge, neurologically and metabolically.
Good morning, good day, and good night wherever you may be. Here at LWA, our mission is to improve the quality of life for individuals living with ataxia and similar disorders. We are dedicated to providing personalized care that empowers clients through comprehensive rehabilitation, expert support, and a nurturing community, enabling them to actively participate in their own recovery. This is Art Thomas, and I have acquired ataxia. Welcome back to Living with Ataxia.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do farmer's carry. So the objective, whole body exercise I like to think of, but, chest up, shoulders back a little bit, head up tall. You're trying to walk normally or as normally as possible. So let me see you do down and back, regular, farmer's walk, farmer's carry. Good. You're just trying to take normal steps. Trying to stay upright, not let your shoulders. All right, now we're going to do stability ball rollouts. Abs, upper back, chest, shoulders. Now what I want you to do is just basically you lay your weight on your forearms, on the ball, into the ball. Yeah, you want to be kind of off. Now straighten your body out. Legs back there. And for greater, or if you want a greater challenge, you can have your feet pretty close together. If that's too hard to... All right, we're going to do... Ready? We're going to walk and touch the ground with each step. Kind of like almost like a single leg walking deadlift. Alternating deadlift. So bend over the waist, stick the hips back. The big bend at the hips, little bend at the knees. If you're not that flexible, you're going to bend more at the knees. It's fine. You're taking a step. You're pushing the hips back, reaching for the ground. Stand back up. Then take the next step. Now, freeze right there. Now, okay, one more thing. Should have mentioned this in the last video, but if you can't do this with weights, it's still a challenge for many people to step and reach for the floor. We like to call it a stop step, not a continuous step. So step out normally, reach for the floor, step back up, stand back up. Reach, stand up. Again. Good. This is probably the ultimate regression. And again, you can shorten the step. So do some with the shorter step, if the length of the step is a challenge. All right, now we're going to do an exercise called the star crunch. Legs kind of wide. Arms out to the side. You're going to cross over. So you're going to bring the leg up one leg at a time, and the opposite hand is going to reach toward the outside of that leg's foot. You're trying to keep, as much as possible, your knees locked, straight, and the toes curled back towards you. Good. Yeah, keep going. Alternate. You're not just scissoring, you're reaching up for the outside. Now we're going to do some clams. An ab exercise known as clams. Ready? Come on. Art's going to demonstrate it first with no weight, just body weight. You're basically going to try to fold in the middle. Legs stretched out, hands stretched out overhead. You want to fold up, you want to meet in the middle. Again, legs locked at the knees, toes curled back towards you if at all possible. If not, just work up to it as much as you can. Every time you come down, feet hit the ground, arms, hands hit the ground, head hits the ground. Same exercise. You're trying to reach up, touch the feet, or as close as you can get. Good, right there. That's good. Now we're going to do some incline dumbbell presses. If you have access to an incline bench or a flat bench, pretty much the same. This is going to focus more on the upper chest, but they're both chest anterior shoulders, and triceps, back of the arm. All right, ready? You're gonna try to do 10. This is a good neuromuscular challenge, a good challenge for the CNS. You're gonna have to try to not tremor. Head back, up and together. Control it. All right, now he's going to show you another variation. It's a little easier on the shoulder. Still have them come out to the sides, like, get a little bit of stretch. Now up and together. Take your time, come down. In this neutral hand position, the elbows don't bow out to the side. They track more straight up and down. And this tends to be a little more in the anterior deltoid and a little easier on the shoulder joint. If a person had trouble doing the regular incline press, but they could do this. Good, stop. Now, stand up. All right. We're going to do some overhead presses. So first variation, easiest, I think, standing. So bring the dumbbells up shoulder height. So they go up and together at the top. Control them. As with any exercise, I like speed, but slow and steady. Sit up tall. Control it. Yeah, the bench likes to flex on you. Now, neutral. And good. Stop. All right, now we're going to do some semi-difficult walking lunges. No weight needed yet. If you can master these, body weight, you'll be doing great. Stop step. Step out. Stand back up. Good. Being able to do this is the basis for a lot of other moves that you're going to be trying to do, that we're going to have you try to do. All right, now you're going to do some kettlebell squats. Go. Your focus on these is going to be depth. There are a few other things. You don't want your lower back to round. You don't want your knees to cave in. Pretty much wherever your feet point, that's where you want the knees to go. But since you're holding two kettlebells, or it could be two dumbbells, your feet aren't going to be too wide. You want to go as low as you can go. Ready? Don't go yet. So we're going to do the one arm clean and press. All right, your feet can be wider. It's fine because you want to go down between your feet. Stick the hips way back. You want to come straight overhead. This is a dynamic exercise. You have to try to do it as fast as you can. And if you can, don't brace yourself with that other hand. Just let it be out there to your side or whatever for balance. Yes. Arm straight overhead. That's good right there. Good. This is a challenge, neurologically and metabolically. Get right back. Don't even stop. Keep going. Come on. Turn around. Some decent half push-ups, quarter push-ups. Work with those until you can work in further and further down. But even if you're going to do a quarter push-up for a few of them, your goal should continually be to get lower and lower and lower. Even if it's every 2 to 3 weeks, just a little bit lower. Eventually, you'll be able to go all the way up and down like that. Good.
So what's the takeaway from all of this? Living with ataxia or other neurological disorder can be tough, but with the right resources and support, it's possible to adapt and thrive. Don't be afraid to reach out for help, whether it's exercise, support groups, or assistive technologies, which our goal is to get you away from. We have the right package for you.